Happy Thursday! It's Miss Shannon here to read you Chapter 7 of Big Nate in a Class by Himself. Chapter 7. So let me get this straight, Frances says as we file out of the English classroom. Gina's the one who should keep her big fat mouth shut? Hee hee. Well, she should, I grumble, waving the pink slip Ms. Clark just handed me. How come I get detention and Gina gets nothing? Gina never gets in trouble, says Frances matter-of-factly. She gets other people in trouble. Really? What a brilliant observation, Frances. I didn't know that. Can I see? Teddy takes the detention slip and reads out loud. Reason for detention. Being disruptive in class, insulting a classmate. Frances nods. You were pretty insulting. Are you kidding, I say? That was nothing. I can be way more insulting than that. For example, I could say to Teddy, Yo mama's so fat, when she gets on an elevator, she has to go down. Yo mama's so hairy, she shaves her forehead. It's about to turn into a no-holds-barred Yo Mama throwdown when Frances interrupts us. Dudes, he says, pointing excitedly. Check it out. I look down the hall. Check what out? Luke Bertrand and Amy Wexler are in a major lip lock. Matt Grover is giving Peter Hinkle a turbo wedgie. Yank! And that weird girl whose name I can never remember is writing all over her arms again. Boys are smelly. Unicorns are beautiful. In other words, everything looks normal. What are we supposed to look at? I ask Frances. Duh, the display case, he says. PS 38 has 2 display cases. The one outside Principal Nichols' office is filled with all sorts of dusty trophies, boring spelling bee ribbons, and ancient pictures of the basketball team. What's up with the uniforms? It looks like they're wearing underwear. But the other's display case is cool. It's where Mr. Rosa puts all the best student artwork. He always chooses one student to feature on the center panel. There's a banner along the top that says Spotlight On. If you've got the spotlight, it's like Mr. Rosa's telling everyone, this is the best artist in the school. Hey, that could be it. If something by me is in the spotlight, that means the fortune was right. I'll surpass all others. I rush up to the display case. I bet my penguin sculpture is there. Nope, it's just drawings. Yeah, lame drawings. Time for some feedback from Nate Wright, art critic. Still Life by Ken. Nice try, Ken, but you should probably stick to woodshop. Prancing Ponies by Amanda. Sorry to burst your bubble, Amanda, but this looks like a bunch of sausages with legs. Portrait of My Hand by Tammy K. I'm not sure about that hand, Tammy, but your other hand can't draw very well. And look who's in the spotlight. Again? This is the 2nd month in a row he's been on the center panel. Old Shoe by Arter. Well, you have to admit, Teddy says, pressing up against the glass, it's a pretty awesome drawing. It's okay, I sniff. Okay, Frances protests. He's like a junior Picasso. Oh yeah, since when did did Picasso make a career out of drawing shoes? Hey, it's the man of the hour. Great drawing, Arter. Thanks you, very good. Yeah, everybody loves Arter. This is so unfair. Why should he be such an art star? I've done tons of drawings that are better than that stupid shoe of his, like this one, Lunch by Nate. Look at that, my drawing has it all. Action, suspense, potential bloodshed. This deserves to be in the spotlight just as much as Arter's drawing. Time to file an official protest. All right, class, Mr. Rosa, I have a question about the display case. Nate, I don't have time for frivolous requests right now. What? First, frivolous requests? Frivolous requests? What does frivolous mean? Knock it off, Nate. We're supposed to be making puppet heads. Puppet heads? I'm supposed to concentrate on puppet heads now? This is an outrage. I glance up at the door. The display case is only a few feet away. If Mr. Rosa won't put my drawing in that stinking case, I will. Francis has his nose buried in the puppet head instructions. How to make a puppet head. Step 1, inflate balloon and tie it tightly. Step 2, dip pieces of newspaper in paste. Step 3, layer newsprint over balloon, cover completely. Let dry. Puff, puff, puff. Psst, Francis. He shoots me a suspicious glance. Why are you whispering? Shh, no questions, I hiss at him. I need a diversion. What kind of diversion? Any kind of diversion, I say. Just distract Mr. Rosa for 5 or 10 seconds. That's all the time I need. Need for, he starts to ask, but I shush him. Mr. Rosa is wandering over. I give Francis a look that means, if you're really my best friend, you'll do this for me. He gives me a look that says, you're a moron. But hey, it's your funeral. Good old Francis. I ease over to the door. I wait for Francis to do his part. Whoops! Perfect. The whole class cracks up. And while Mr. Rosa is trying to calm down everyone, I sneak out, and presto, I'm standing in front of the display case. That was almost too easy. Now I just have to pop open this door, and I'll stick my drawing right on top of Arthur's. Ha! Tug, tug, tug. You've got to be kidding me. It's stuck. I yank and yank, but nothing happens. Pop. Until the knob breaks off. Smash. Holy cow, that was loud. Hope nobody heard me. I'm sorry to do this, Nate, but you leave me no choice. Guess what Mr. Rosa pulls out of the back of his pocket? Yep, a little pink pad. Go see Mrs. Serwicki at the end of the day. I look at the slip he gives me. Where it says reason for detention, he didn't even write anything. He just drew a frowny face. How artistic. And that is the end of Chapter 7. I will see you tomorrow on Friday for Chapter 8. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.